have reached Connecticut State Police, Troop K, Colchester. Please hold a moment. State Police, Troop K, Charlie.
Hi, good afternoon. I'd like to speak with the duty sergeant, and if he or she is not available, perhaps the lieutenant or captain that's assigned for this shift.
What's it in regards to?
This is in regards to case number 2400466880.
Okay, what's your name?
Timothy.
What's your last name?
Riley.
R-I-L-E-Y?
R-E-I-L-L-Y.
Okay, and your phone number?
860-823-8965.
Okay, hold on for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
State Police, how can I help you?
Yes, I was waiting on hold for the duty sergeant.
All right, sir, I'm the desk trooper. What can I help you with?
Well, I'm hoping to speak with a lieutenant or a captain or a duty sergeant.
The lieutenant is the chief of the barracks. Nobody gets to talk to him. How can I help you?
Okay. Well, I was advised to speak with the duty sergeant. Are you the duty sergeant?
I am the desk trooper. I operate in lieu of the sergeant.
Okay. Well, maybe you can help. I'm just trying to do what I was told by the Office of Professional Standards and Legal Affairs Unit.
You spoke with Legal Affairs Unit?
Yeah, they're the ones that told me to call and ask specifically for the duty sergeant, the lieutenant, or the captain. So I don't,
well, I've never heard of the Legal Affairs Unit doing that.
I could play you a recorded.
Rather than talking in circles here, maybe I can help you.
Yeah, that would be great. I would sincerely appreciate some help. My life has been threatened. I'm a journalist. I go from one side of the state to the other, and I ask questions for a living.
Is this being investigated by a trooper currently?
No, it doesn't appear to be, because when I called the barracks to have a trooper dispatched to my house to sign a sworn statement, he never took a signed sworn statement. And it seemed as though he thought that it would be appropriate to tell someone who's committing 3 acts of felony threatening to just leave me alone. I mean, when someone tells me they're going to shoot me to death when they see me, or if I'm walking towards them or something, that's clearly a direct felony threat. So I was left a bit perplexed and bewildered. And, I've just learned that this guy works in the middle of the night, which I found odd because he was dispatched to my house a couple days ago in the middle of the afternoon. Being that he's on night shift.
What trooper is this?
This is Trooper Hudson. So Trooper
Hudson. Okay, yeah, he is assigned to the midnight shift. He may have been working, an extra shift at that time.
Oh, okay. It may not be his regular shift. I was under the impression that he's like a graveyard shift guy, and that's going to really slow down apprehending and getting this individual off of the street so I could get back to work. I mean, I haven't gone to work since November 16th because I don't know if I may be unwittingly or unbeknownst to me walking in the general direction of a guy who says he's going to shoot me if I am walking in his general direction.
You're saying that you showed these texts directly to
I emailed them to him. Yeah, I emailed them to him.
Specifically that he's going to shoot you?
Yeah, he says, walk up to me or my family, you'll be shot. And then he affirms that by saying, I've been warned. And then he calls me because here's the thing. His brother is a detective for Willimantic Police Department. I just tore tore Willimantic Police Department to shreds.
Just to be clear, he's not saying that he's actively out to hunt you down, right?
I have no idea if he's out. The guy just told me he's going to shoot me. I don't know if he's actively looking for me or not, but the fact that he's talking like that would.
Right?
I'm sorry.
He qualified the statement. You understand? He didn't say, "I'm coming to find you. I'm going to shoot you. You better run and hide."
Yeah, he said if I'm walking towards him or his family, I'll be shot. So that means if I'm out in public and his family happens to be in public and I don't see them and I'm doing my job and I see a public official of some level or degree out in public and I want to go ask that individual some questions and Kevin Dean is over there with his family and I don't know and I'm walking in that general direction, according to him, I can expect to be shot to death. Okay, that's a felony threat. I don't care how you want to twist the words. I've seen people arrested for much less and charged with felony threatening without even mentioning any threat of violence or a gun or anything, okay? So I'm expecting this individual to be arrested. On top of the felony threatening, he's gone as far as trying to intimidate me to refrain from exercising our First Amendment rights and going out and doing my job as a member of press. He's upset with me because...
Kevin Dean, is he a governmental figure?
His brother is, I was trying to tell you before I was interrupted, his brother is a detective for Willimantic Police Department.
You did already tell me.
Yes, but I didn't get to finish. I didn't get to finish why that's important. I just destroyed and publicly embarrassed that department in court and proved that they've been stonewalling access to public records that vindicate an innocent man who they've been maliciously and retaliatorily pursuing because he's also a journalist. So now we have motive. This guy hates me because I'm disrupting his brother's career to some degree on a professional level. He has a personal indifference with me because in my professional career, I'm harming the department his brother is working for. Okay, so now he wants to shoot me. He thinks an appropriate response to this is to shoot me, and I want him arrested. He went on to harass me for over an hour after I told him to stop making contact with me, and told me, oh, my dinner's ready at the soup kitchen. I've been warned. Walk up on me or my family, you'll be shot. Walk up to another police officer, you may be shot. What does that mean? Is he talking to his detective brother who's going to shoot me too? 2 or more people conspiring to intimidate me out of exercising my rights is a federal hate crime.
Speculation to me. Okay, we obviously can't act on speculation.
It's not speculation. The man said he's going to shoot me.
You literally just speculated about conspiring with his brother. That's speculation.
Well, I'm just wondering where it's coming from, right? It needs to be investigated. These things need to be investigated because if there's more than one person conspiring to harm me for being a journalist, that's a federal crime now.
It's my understanding that Trooper Hudson is still investigating this complaint.
Yes, and I have about, let's say, 2 hours and 15 minutes of completely recorded documentation of this entire process in which Trooper Hudson makes it very clear he's just going to call him and tell him to leave me alone. So that explains why he didn't take a signed statement, and that's completely unacceptable. Because if I called somebody or went on Facebook today and said, if I see you walking towards me, you're going to be shot to death, I'd be arrested before dinner time. The only reason why this guy, well, I've got tangible physical evidence from this troop itself substantiating that claim. I was arrested before my warrant application was even signed. And guess what one of the charges was? Felony threatening. And you guys arrested me on a felony threatening charge that was totally unapplicable. And when it got up to the state's attorney's office to sign off on, he crossed that charge off because there was no threatening. So I know firsthand, based on an unlawful arrest that your troop made of me when I was when I was falsely arrested. Yep. Your troop made that false arrest, and I was arrested before that warrant application was even signed. I got a recorded conversation with the Chief State's Attorney's Office of the state of Connecticut telling me that it's not in the system.
What does that have to do with your complaint?
I'm trying to tell you how I know. I'm trying to tell you how I know that if I called or wrote somebody today telling them that I'm going to shoot them, that I'd be in jail before dinner time because you guys have done something similar before. However, in this case, being that the individual who's threatening me has a detective in a police department, it seems as though he can threaten to shoot and kill me, and you guys won't do anything about that at all. Don't you think that's indicative of perhaps nepotism or some sort of police union alliance?
No, I don't make those assumptions.
I think it could be argued in court that it is.
Okay.
So look, I'm just looking to get help. There's an individual at large who's threatened my life, and I need him apprehended, and I need an active Connecticut state trooper who can actively investigate this and assist me during the day to make it happen. There needs to be an application, a risk assessment application submitted to the Connecticut courts. Can you see in your records?
Risk assessment?
Yeah, like our red flag laws, they apply here. When you own guns in Connecticut, you can't threaten to shoot people. You do realize that, don't you? So why hasn't this guy's house been searched? Why haven't his guns and his ammunition been seized until a judge clears that it's okay for him to have them back? He's threatening to shoot me and kill me. How come the police haven't gone over there and disarmed him yet? These are the answers that I expect to get, because that's why I asked for the duty sergeant or the lieutenant or the captain, because I can't go out and do my job in fear that I may be shot to death because I might be unwittingly walking in the direction of a man who says he's going to shoot me if I'm walking towards him.
Okay. Give me one moment. I need to put this other call on hold.
Sure.
All right, so thank you for your patience. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. I'll wait on the line as long as it takes. You know, I mean, there's an individual at large who's threatened my life, and I need him apprehended and off the streets and his weapon seized until the court process.
You understand the process for that, though, right? At this point, we would have to do an arrest warrant and all that. He wouldn't be arrested immediately. That's not a same-day thing.
No, I understand. I understand how the process works. I've been inside of it on both sides of the equation many of times. I've never had a criminal record my whole life.
This is still actively invested by Trooper Hudson. I can put you through to his direct supervisor.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want Hudson on this case anymore. He's already made it clear that he's not going to do what the Connecticut general statutes require him to do and summon this individual on felony charges before a magistrate. That's why I'm calling. That's unacceptable. There's been a threat made to my life, and this individual needs to face charges, which is going to require you guys to take a signed sworn statement. That would be step one, is it not?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Well,
but I'm trying to find a solution for you here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Please, I need something from you guys today, because I've been on Hudson every day, and he doesn't even return my phone calls or my emails. I talked with him last night.
I'd like to put you through to his supervisor. He's been assigned this complaint.
Oh, perfect. Who's his supervisor?
His supervisor is Sergeant Blaze.
Okay. How do I spell that?
B-L-A-I-S. Sergeant Blaze can direct him to continue the investigation if necessary. I cannot reassign this investigation.
Okay, perfect. Can I please speak with Sergeant Blaze, Mr. Blaze?
I will put you through to his extension. If he does not answer, leave him a message, and he will call you back.
Perfect.
Okay?
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right.